Ag markets were higher on Wednesday with the exception of the cattle market. Bryan Doherty with Total Farm Marketing is back with us. Bryan, nice pop in the grains on Wednesday. Was there any fundamental reason like the dollar being down, or was this just technical, some short covering?
Both. Technicals look a little bit more favorable after today. And when you look at a market like this, where you had this really kind of good push higher at the end of a 3-day weekend on favorable news in corn, and then you have a disappointing Monday and Tuesday and softer this morning, it just looked like selling interest ran out. And I think buyers took that as a cue to jump in and get on board here. I can't draw Michelle, any conclusions yet in the corn market or soybeans to planting delays or concerns. It is wet, it's cool out, a little bit different than it was a couple weeks ago. The moisture is very welcome, but it'll be less than an ideal start for summer. Hope to be rolling in a bigger way here the first week of April. Big picture perspective, corn's still a good value to end users. You lost, in theory, on the reports, somewhere in the range of 400 million bushels. That should create an environment where dips look to be or should be viewed as buy opportunities. Lastly, the energy complex continues to roll higher, tensions in the Middle East, and expectations that you'll
Yeah.
see more demand for oil, soybean oil, and ethanol.
So, Bryan, do you think we can sustain a rally beyond this, especially going into the planting season?
Yeah, I think it's going to take weather. I just call it as I see it. You've still got a projected carryout that's well north of 2 billion bushels. The market seems to be comfortable with that level. Farmers still have a lot of unpriced inventory. We've seen a couple of times where the market bumps up against heavy resistance. December corn 480 twice. Now, technicians will say, hey, you've got a really nice inverted head and shoulders formation that points to higher, about $5 in December corn, but I think you need a catalyst to get it there. I'm not sure
Okay.
whether the first week of April is that.
And Bryan, cattle going to keep going down on HPAI news?
Well, it's not friendly. Let's put it that way. Perception is everything. And right now, if you're an investor in the cattle complex and it's not rebounding quickly, I don't think you're married to your long positions here. While we look at it scientifically and say, well, it's a thing, but it's probably contained, probably isn't going to be amount to a whole lot.
Okay.
Once it gets into the media and you've got one worker that's infected, what happens if there's another and another? It's just the perceptive mode right now that the market has to buy some time to get through.
Thanks for joining us, Bryan Doherty with Total Farm Marketing. We'll have more Ag Day coming up.